up? Hey, what's going? Chris, get off that damn phone, Chris. Now, here we go. It is the P3 podcast. It's another happy and glorious Monday, mi gente. I hope you guys are getting that work in, making that paper. I am one of the co-hosts of this fantastic podcast, Al Mega, CEO, Comic Crusaders, and host of the Comic Crusaders podcast, along with who?
DVB, the full moon. I said moon, but that too. The full moon phenom.
And it's your boy Chris Trash, your fashion maven and toy enthusiast. Woo.
And then we also have a special guest, an adopted white brother from across the borders of New York, in the dumpster that is called New Jersey. He is the most notorious comic book pimp from that side of the hood, the one, the only, Blind Adam. What's poppin', homie?
Peekaboo.
It's me, the innovator of perversion.
Already cursed.
Hope you're all having a great day. It's beautiful outside. And
it is.
Can't complain.
I love that. You heard what he said, the innovator of perversion. And God forbid my man had vision, because then the world would be
fucked. Literally fucked.
Not get vision. I'm using
Chris already cursed, so might as well.
Oh, damn.
Shit.
Chris messed it up. He messed it up.
Listen, how much money do we owe now? How much money do we owe now, bro? I got to see this.
I am about
the stack of bills we.
You know what I'm gonna do, folks? For the next episode, I tend to see my family monthly, so I think I'm gonna make like a jar, and I'm gonna mark down how many quarters they owe me. Quarters, and they gotta dip me that many quarters. Listen, and every time it gets full, I'm gonna donate it to charity. All right.
That's nice.
We'll use our curse words for good. All right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That'd be hilarious, actually. That'd be a good cause.
We got a swear jar going on.
We need to have it, because I tell these guys not to do within the first 5 minutes, and within the first 30 seconds, Chris
not even less.
And within the first 45, Danny dropped one. So it's like, and then you dropped the one that went in the first 50. So I'm the only one that hasn't cursed. So you know what? Fuck it all. We gotta do it all. And it's another quadfecta, and all of us have done it. Now, folks, we have an action-packed show lined up. A lot of news, a lot of toy news, culture news, movie news, TV news, and of course, some wild shit that happened over the course of a weekend with the son of an MMA fighter that I think that we need to talk about. And I definitely want to hear Danny's opinion on this, because Danny being a former underground, independent wrestler, and I would like to know what type of reaction he would have should one of his guys have experienced that. And we'll get into all that bochinche in a minute.
But we definitely will.
As my man lights up that L and he vapes, and I'm about to light up mine, let me bring up this wonderful PowerPoint.
Adam, what about the cocaine?
It's PowerPoint time. Let me get my credit cards out.
Yes, you should. And get those meta glasses on, because you're going to need to see what Chris put together. Because Chris puts together the images, but I put together the PowerPoint. But thank you, Chris, for every week, really researching and trying to put us on to where we need to spend our money, and helping all those future divorcees on their divorces and the reasons why. Anyway, let's do this. Let's get it started, bro. The floor is yours.
Yo, so any of you guys have watched the Cyberpunk show that's on Netflix, or have played the video game?
I have not at all.
I played the game, didn't finish it, and as far as the show goes, I couldn't really get into it, honestly.
So I never played the game, but the good thing about the game, right? When the game came out, I heard it was trash, right? Like it was a bad game. Yes. But the developers heard the people, right? They went in and fixed the game, and I heard today it is one of the most awesome, greatest games right now. The graphics are amazing. They really went into it and fixed the game, which is awesome. I like when companies do that, when they hear our voices and they're like, shit, we need to change this up.
So via updates, the game got fixed and upgraded. But was that at a zero cost? Zero cost.
Nothing for us. It was just the developers went and changed shit up because people were complaining.
So basically, it's taking up mad memory on your device, because as it updates, I'm sure that those memory updates are gonna kill your hard drive. No,
probably.
Again, everything's about storage nowadays.
It is.
Nothing's in digital media. I mean, nothing's physical media nowadays. And And when you're talking about updates, you can't update a physical CD. You have to download that into your system. So
that is absolutely true.
I want to talk about that because storage is an issue with me. I love
hate
storage, right?
especially storage on my PlayStation 5. I have to constantly delete games and all this stuff.
No, but you shouldn't have to.
I know.
Like what? I mean, I know you
bring back memory cards.
External drives. Yeah, bring back a memory card. Bring back but the external drives, like I'm pretty sure you could use one. You are a much more active gamer than I. What type of size drive do you think is good enough to have?
You could get an external drive for the PlayStation.
That's what I'm saying. What's the best size to get to save as many games as you can without deleting your shit? Because I don't like to hear that. I've done that on my Xbox in the past when I gotta delete games. This sucks, and I don't want to do that. But you have to. Storage sake.
You just need a lot, dude. Like right now, the new PlayStations, right? Like the Pros, I think they come with a certain amount of terabytes. I think it was like
2, 1, 4, 8.
I think it was 6.
6 terabytes? Holy shit!
I think
6
so.
terabytes is a lot, bro.
I think so.
Yeah.
And that's the PlayStation Pro. I remind you, that PlayStation Pro costs a lot more money than the regular PlayStation.
Oh, I know. It costs as much as the real fucking computer.
Yeah, just about, dude. So I'm pretty sure it was 6 terabytes. Don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty sure it was, dude. And that's what you need memory, because if you're a gamer, dude, like luckily my friend, my coworker, great guy, shout out to Chris. He gave me
another Chris.
Yeah, he gave me his account. So whatever games that he buys, I get to download into my account for absolutely free. So what I don't have to, or let's say he's not into a game or whatever. I'm like, yo, bro, you want to go half on this? We can go half on it. You know what I mean?
Oh,
so
that's dope.
You don't have to pay full price for
a game buddy. The Game Buddy Network. I think we need to start that shit. The Game Buddy Network. I love it.
But going to the Cyberpunk figure, this Cyberpunk figure looks really cool. I love the way the jacket looks. The way the jacket glows in the dark. That is fire, because it is like the cartoon.
The fireman. It reminds me of the fireman jackets too.
It is. It kind of is. He stole it from it was an EMT jacket or something like that. And you know what's so funny? Damn, he's Puerto Rican, bro.
Oh, of course.
His last name is Martinez.
And he stole a jacket. Of course.
A fireman of all people.
Martinez.
Interesting.
But yeah, this is a 1/6 scale figure. I wish this was a 1/12 scale, which I do have a version of it, but not of this, because he gets 2 body types. This is his more skinnier type. He gets a little bit bigger, and this is more his thinner side. I wish I had.
That's still. Oh, you didn't have the bigger. Okay, but I mean, it's a nice looking figure. I mean, it has a couple of accessories. It has more hands than anything, and one face. It looks like a mask.
So it's a faceplate. So you remove the faceplate. Yeah, that's what's cool about some of these figures these days. That instead of you switching on the head, they give you little faceplates now to switch out.
You know what that does? And it actually protects that fucking knob on the neck too from breaking off. Because sometimes you pull too hard, bro. Well, when you pull too hard, that's what Adam said. You might break your shit. You know.
Hey.
Oh, that's nice.
I have no clue what this is, honestly, but I like the way it looks. It looks.
What
really
I would say
cool.
is it's dressed like Danny.
That's what I was gonna say. It looks like
concert, right?
It looks like Danny. It looks like Danny with my Cyberpunk jacket that I have, because I have a jacket just like that.
Danny wears pants like that, the belt, everything. The boots, are the boots fucking ground down on the heel? If it is, then that's him.
But not for nothing. Look like he resembles Dante from Devil May Cry, especially with those guns.
I also thought of Dante, but whoever this guy is, he looks cool. I like the way he looks.
I like this line,
it's a
bro.
Cool design.
Look at that.
I love the cyberpunk look. Like I really love that. Like, it reminds me of a brand called Machine 56. Machine 56 is an awesome, crazy brand that they come out with these helmets, cyberpunk helmets that cost over $1,000. Look really, really cool. But
dude, you know who he looks like there? He looks like the new lead singer of Static X.
Oh yeah.
You ever seen what he looks like? I have to see the performance, man. He looks like just like that with the helmet, and he's trying to portray the late great Wayne, the original singer of Static X. He looks just like that cybernetic face, and the hair stands up and is all wires,
and it glows and shit. Sick.
Yeah, bro, it's sick.
Well, SH Figure Arts, man, I like this. And look at the size of his gat too, bro. That shit is like him versus Dirty Harry. Who got the bigger gun?
So and the SH Figure Arts, they're a really good line. They're very articulated. I have a Spider Punk that I was trying to sell to Danny. Unfortunately, he doesn't want it. But
Danny, why don't you want it?
What's the other one?
He wants the one I want because I want it. So
how much you selling it for? We'll talk after the show, all right? Oh, you know what? Fuck that. Anyone is interested in a figure? What figure are we talking about?
Calling the SH Figure Arts Spider Punk. It's how much? I'll sell it for what's on Big Bad Toy Store for $60.
All right, so check it out, folks. He has it. Communicate with us on the P3 Podcast. Just follow the show, on Instagram, X, or Meta at the P3 Pod. Send over a message as soon as I see it. If you do it on Facebook, Chris will definitely see it.
No need to do that. X. I'm buying it. Chris, bring it to Mom's and I'll give you cash.
He said, shut up. No more. Look at that. Sold. Never mind. And I'm talking about something else about spending some money.
All right. Yes. So Danny had showed me this before I found out the news, but I had showed Danny the little green guy a long time ago. I'm like, yo, D, you know what this is? And you already knew the deal because Danny has the original first Marvel Legends Deadpool that actually came with this. What's this guy's name?
Goop.
What?
Goop.
Goop. Goop.
Goop. Got you. So yeah, I remember the old one had Goop in it. So I was like, yo, D, look at that. I think they're making Maximum Deadpool, and they are. So this is the Maximum. I honestly think they could have done a little bit.
What does this drop?
I don't know yet. There are no release date. Just images right now.
Well, this image is fucking sexy.
I know you have. I know, Blind Adam. You have Spider-Man and the Hulk, correct?
I have two Spider-Mans and a Hulk.
Nice. So
so do I. I got the Maximum Hulk and Maximum Spider-Man.
As soon as I find out the release date of this, I'll shoot you a message. But dude, it is very cool. He has the articulated toe joints, which I like. Which I already have a Deadpool like that came with the two Bob, the Bob character.
Bob from Hydra.
Yeah.
Yo.
He comes with a dynamite, a chimichanga, AK-47. A sword.
That's awesome.
Two swords. A knife for his
knife on his boot. There's a brown harness around his shoulders.
And his leg.
It's
very
that pose is I like that pose right there.
Can I say this though, as the comic book nerd here? When I see this version with the straps and especially that leg pouch, very Rob Liefeld.
Yes.
Except with good feet.
Yeah.
Yes. Rob Liefeld's all about the patches. I mean the
pouches, bro.
Pouches. So
and what is this one, bro?
Shit, comes with the Wolverine Adamantium
clothes. It's so dope. So I think they're coming out with two Deadpools for some reason. I think this is their second version of Deadpool. Moffats. This is loaded, man. It comes with the ugly dog. It comes with his gold guns. Comes with the Wolverine claws. It comes with two bones that the nunchucks, I guess.
Yes, the nunchuck
bones, two set of straps, black and gold.
That's it.
Then you got the swords, the claws. What is that other thing on the side? Like a radio or some shit?
It looks that's dope. He comes with the golden plated guns.
Yeah, bro, it's dope, man. That he took
something broken, like a broken transmitter or something like that.
Not bad.
And then I'm guessing, see all the heads there? I don't think those are heads. I think those are eye plates, so you can remove the eyes.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Oh,
I can see,
again, a good idea because again, I rather do that than try to remove the head because I always get scared. Because again, I have a very cool Spawn figure, Samurai Spawn. But bro, over time the plastic dries up, and when I try to fucking move the head to do a pose, it broke off. And
but those old McFarlane figures, man, they're very fragile. Always been.
I just lost my Mil Boja. My Mil Boja just died because it fell off the shelf somehow, and it broke. I'm like,
it wasn't me this time.
No, it wasn't. I wasn't even me. I have no idea what happened, but I found it on the
floor. It probably
was
you. You forgot probably.
No. It wasn't.
Let me ask you this: which Mil Boja version of it was it? The movie version or the comic?
Movie.
The comic one is way better.
I know, but I still love my movie one.
Well, yo, look
Damn,
at
look
all
at
the
that
weapons.
shit.
Yo, I loved the little half unmasked head. I love those weapons. Those weapons look really cool.
All right. One thing, like if you're gonna have and it's not fully unmasked, if you're gonna have it half masked, then why didn't it come out with a fully unmasked
They
head
should.
sculpt?
They definitely
Because the
should.
original one that I have, the Marvel Legends one, it does come with a like full fledged unmasked.
Did it come with that? Was that a variant?
No, it came with
Yeah,
it.
it came with that.
Yeah, it came with it.
Yo, but honestly, dude, I feel like the older one, the Toy Biz one, was so super more articulated than this. The way this looks already, you know what I mean? But I think I don't know, man. I'm kind of Deadpooled out a little bit, honestly. I think they should have waited for this figure a little bit long. I think they should have came out with a maximum Daredevil or
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not gonna say Punisher because I feel like I'm Punisher out already too. They came out with Mad Punishers.
Well, but do the stuff that's on the shows that are relevant. Why
And
not? Do the Daredevil, do the Jessica Jones, do the Luke Cages, you know, things that are coming. Do some Fantastic Four. The movies are out. Do that shit too.
They already came out with the movie figures, but
I'm surprised we haven't got more Fantastic Four than what we've gotten so far.
Yeah, why not give me a stretchy Reed Richards somehow? Where at least from the forearm you can
every
stretch
part of the body has to stretch too, man.
Yo,
he wants everybody. You such a pervert, bro. You want to grab his
every
crotch,
part of the body.
Yeah,
he wants a stretchy crotch.
I'm signing out.
Yeah, this is an exciting release.
And now you fucking me up here, bro. Again, I do love Beast Wars.
I know. This is the only figure I found of Optimus Primal right here.
Well, you know, not for nothing. I know I tell people I am a villains guy. Megatron's my dude. You know, and of course I respect OG Optimus, but again, as a Beast Wars fan, there's no way you cannot respect Optimus Primal. My man was cool. I really liked how they did that.
Vader.
Is this? What you mean? I love Beast Wars. I don't give a fuck what no one says. That OG cartoon of Beast Wars was fantastic. It had a storyline that you could follow. That shit would break your heart. It had fantastic moments. It had an actual ending. I mean, fuck off. Beast Wars is one of the best. And then going into the Beast Machines, whatever the fuck. But Beast Wars was it, though. That was it. And Optimus Primal, you know, definitely I think was a great representation for what Optimus Prime was. Again, he wasn't stealing Optimus Prime's role because we, you know, in latter episodes, find out how that they run into the Ark, you know, and see the OG
I remember that.
we know. So it's like it was cool. They were paying homage to that, and he's not ripping no one off. He's just respecting the greatest leader of his time. You know what I mean? Like Megatron, right? Respected Megatronus, apparently, right? So it's just, you know, people don't hate. I love this, and I want this toy. When is it dropping, Chris? When am I spending money, you bastard? Yeah, I gotta pay rent. You an asshole, bro. Fuck. If it's out now, I gotta do it now.
Because I just finished watching the last Transformers movies that came out, Rise of the Beast. And it popped up on my timeline. I love that. That's one of my favorite Transformer movies, honestly. It was dope. I can relate to that movie too, honestly. But
people think that the main character is me somehow.
It does. He acts like you. He's just like you.
Like, no. When they told me that, I was like, what? And I watched that. I said, oh, fuckers, I hate you. But great looking figure, man.
I don't have a release date on this yet. Just images.
Are these like the smaller scales, right?
What's up?
The small scales, right?
Well, yeah, they're like the same height as the G.I. Joe figures. You know what I mean?
I like. They should have made them huge, man. Like I miss the original size of these Transformers.
I want Transformers that are. If I'm gonna collect Transformers, I want them to be huge.
But
I want them to scale with my G.I. Joe, like my classifieds at least.
See, all right, so that's just where
that's how big I want them.
But that's how I fuck y'all because I could get this and scale them against my original G.I. Joes, and that actually kind of fits. You know, remember, unlike you guys, because you wind up destroying them all, I still have a lot of my OGs. So
to me, right, like a figure, right?
I'm not finished with them neither. When I come over, I'm gonna break them all.
To me, like a G.I. Joe.
I'm gonna record the beating. I'm gonna give you that day.
Like for me, like a G.I. Joe shouldn't next to a figure, right? The G.I. Joe shouldn't be up to fucking Optimus Prime's knee.
Yeah. The G.I. Joe should be able to fit inside the truck when he turns into a truck.
Agreed. I always thought about. Listen, remember, this is my generation of toys growing up originally. And how many times I didn't think about that? Like, oh man, how many times did I wish that the G.I. Joe could fit into Optimus? Because I had the OG at the time.
Yeah.
You know, just without the backing, like I traded a kid some G.I. Joes for an Optimus. I remember. And so I got my first Optimus. It was the OG. I had him in war. And of course, after 86, I had to break the windshield. So I did that kind of. I had to. He died. I had to make sure that motherfucker, when I'm doing my stories, legit. But yeah, that's my John. And I thank you guys for even loving this. When to see my baby brothers into the same shit now. It makes me. It brings a smile on my face because it gives me another reason to remember why I need to beat the shit out of them for breaking my OGs. If anything happens to these two gentlemen, I would be leaving the country, and I won't tell you where.
I think I have an idea where you're going to.
I only play. I love, but again, I think I left you some dope ones, and yeah, it's iconic to us. I didn't have much He-Man, so I think I left you the only 2 figures I had or 3. But look at this, folks.
I like.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
I reported this on comiccrusaders.shop. He-Man and the Masters of the Universe have a fucking video game coming out. Yes, which will be available on PS5, Steam, Xbox Series X and S, Nintendo Switch. From in a collaboration with Mattel and Bitmap Bureau. Oh my effing god! I mean, look at this.
It's a beat 'em up. It's a beat 'em up game. Love it.
And it looks so OG.
And it's a beat 'em up game to boot.
It's a beat 'em up game. Yep.
Yep, it's a beat 'em
like
up
some
game.
Streets of Rage shit.
Yeah, like the TMT game that came out.
Yeah, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle beat 'em up games.
Game is so fucking hard, bro.
If you look at this, it's very much a 64-bit look. So give it a throwback to like the N64s.
I don't know. Nintendo 64 had better graphics than this shit.
Well, no, but this reminds me kind of the N64 when you think about WCW versus NWO. Remember, all right. So for those that don't know, I'm that age. So when the N64 came out, it came out normal, right? And then they had an upgrade graphics little chip that you could add. So that little thing on the top of the N64 that you could open. You could add an updated little card that will update and like fix the graphics and elevate them.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
So this looks like the OG before that little card came out to me. Because remember, you guys know when you guys came over, that's all we played.
Oh yeah.
So
I love the Nintendo 64 because of your ass. That shows.
Listen, I can't wait till they do the re-release that's dropping the mini. But the mini will be able to play the OG cartridges.
Oh shit! You guys still got them?
Well, no. Alyssa, my daughter, Ali Mega, she has them. Yeah, no. I already told her. I need my. Listen. All I want back. She doesn't play them. WCW versus NWO games. My WWE one, and Doom. Everything else you can keep.
I have all those still.
I
play to this day. It's in my bedroom. It's 64 with those games.
But look at that scene right there. Doesn't that remind you so much of like a fucking Street Fighter right there? Some song going like crazy. I love it.
That's dope. I can't wait, man.
That's gonna be fun to play.
Danny loves these games. Danny's favorite girl. Danny loves her. He loves the girl that cosplays her too. That dances everywhere.
Well, I met her in person before she
signed my mask though.
Oh, I remember when we met in person, but she was so pretty there. And have you seen her recently when she sucked the fat out of her face? What are these girls doing nowadays?
She
looks like Ariana Grande.
She dyed her eyebrows.
No.
My god, Rena.
Well, Miley Cyrus saved this shit off as other sister. They look like Jack Skellington if they were females.
Fucking, she popped up in the red carpet premiere of the show or something, and her eyebrows were dyed. It looked like she shaved them off.
That's horrible.
It looked like alien.
I don't give a fuck.
She looks like she has cancer, bro.
Yeah, bro. Somebody was trying to say, people that don't understand fashion. That ain't fashion, son. That shit is Herbie.
That's just looking like an idiot.
Yeah, you look dumb.
I like the hand though.
Which one? The one with the finger out like this?
Yo, that shit feels mad good, yo. You ever had that done?
Well, you know what? Blind Adam apparently has had his his penis fingered. So, did you do that with this?
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's
yo.
That can't be enjoyable.
Yo, back in the day, there was this video you could now since Doodle's censored now, but back in the day, you Google kids in the sandbox, right? And this video will pop up of some girl, right? She has a big ass dildo, right? And she's shoving it down the guy's dick hole, bro. Like,
what,
bro?
Why would you watch that? And you watched the whole thing,
bro? I used to watch.
He finished stop watching.
He rewinded everything.
Listen, you're asking me why would I watch that when Alex had a videotape of fucking girls shitting fucking nasty fucking.
Wait a minute. I bought that with my neighbor as a joke. Bro. Wait a minute.
You fucking watched that shit all day. What are you talking? Every time I went to the house, that shit was playing in the background.
Bro.
All day, every day.
Wait a minute. This motherfucker just did a 6'9". Now you know that if we get locked up, this nigga will snitch on us.
Oh my god.
First of all, wait a minute. First of all, that shit was a joke video we bought to gross people.
Right.
So we went to a porn store.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
I'm gonna tell you the story.
Bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you the story, and I won't tell you my neighbor's name because I'm a good person, unlike Chris. So we were sitting, and we were sitting in the city, and back in the day, this is like early 90s, Giuliani times before he closed down all the porno shops, right? So we would hit these porno shops, and we were just laughing, and then we saw this one film, it was called Shit Girls. They were like, ew, are you serious? And we started laughing, because we also went high, so don't blame us. So we just started laughing like, yo, we should fuck with people, get this, go half and half, and when people come over, we just throw this film on and see what they do and how they react, right? So I remember one day we threw a party, we looked at each other like today's the day. Nigga, we put this movie on. Everybody's drinking. This is the VCR days. We throw this shit on. And all of a sudden, it's like one girl takes a sip of wine and happens to look at the screen and says, "What the fuck?" Everybody turns their head. And for the next 10 to 15 minutes, these people go, yo, man, and I couldn't stop it because I was in tears.
Yo.
I was in tears and also gagging, but in tears because some fat chick wearing pantyhose dropped a deuce that wound up looking like a chicken leg. It's like she shit it out.
It did. It's like a fucking. Your shit is like in my head.
It's traumatizing.
Yeah,
it's traumatizing.
Well,
I know what scene. I know exactly the scene you're talking about too. And I never forget what she looked like.
Yeah, and then what's crazier is we had a family friend, may he rest in peace, that asked for the film. He goes, yo, I want to see that. And I'll tell you this.
You never give it back.
I never saw the film again. And I asked homie one day before he had passed, several years before he passed, I'm like, yo, let me ask you something. You still got that movie? He goes, yeah, I'll give it to you. Once again, I never heard from him again.
He took that shit to the grave with him, bro.
That shit was stuck in his VCR.
My man is showing that shit to Satan right now, I think. Yeah, he was not an innocent man, but he was a dirty motherfucker. But rest in peace to my brother. God bless. We know who we're talking about. But anyway, this figure, Wednesday, I don't know why the fuck we went from that to this, but whatever. But Wednesday,
this is a Wednesday Hot Toys collectible. So if you're into the Hot Toys 1/6 scale, this is
the likeness is incredible, though. I'll say that.
Yeah, absolutely. That's something that Hot Toys does. They get the likeness. That's the thing with 1/6 scale figures, as we spoke before. They get really detailed with 1/6 scale figures.
Yeah, you could even see the pores on the faces on a Hot Toys figure.
So good, dude. I only ever had one Hot Toys figure, and that was a Deadpool.
Okay.
But
look at this, man. Oh my!
We have the Batman Rebirth Batmobile over here. I don't like it.
I don't like it either. I don't like that front.
I don't like that front either. That shit's like, yo, I'm
But
Batman.
isn't this like the Bruce Timm shit right here?
It's I read that it was the Rebirth one.
It feels so Batman the animated series.
It does. That's what it looks like a lot.
But the animated one is better. This thing right here, the front plate with the bat face. You don't need that. We know we know who you are. We know that vehicle. You don't need that.
Yeah, bro. It's like, yo, I'm Bat. Like this is
I
like.
mean, but no, I want to ask y'all guys.
It's seen it as Batman.
Wait. Well, you know what? Let me ask Chris because
what you want,
God forbid that if Adam has a license and I know Danny don't.
I do.
Look how long the front of this vehicle is.
God,
now, be honest. If you were driving this do you think you could even park this shit, bro?
Not in New York,
bro.
Yeah,
you ain't parking this on Morgan, bro. You're not parking this on Morgan.
Bro, that'd be so hard to see. I'd be afraid I'd be running over animals and shit.
There's like 3 people underneath your car without you didn't even know.
Fucking dogs, cats, squirrels.
Yo, bro, you will be transporting illegal immigrants. You didn't even know. It's so big in the front.
Yeah,
but I tell you this. If that front of the car is a trunk, very useful. Put that engine in the back, man.
And then look at the figures, bro. Look at this. Superpower size stuff figures.
Here we have the 5 points Batman figures from the movie. The first Batman movie with Michael Keaton.
Yo, bro, not for nothing, but I'm digging the Batman figure.
Yeah, I like the way. I don't know if it's 2 Batman figures, if that's the same Batman figure or what, because 5 points usually don't do that arm shit like that.
But I'm saying though, it looks like, yeah, I get it. But I mean, looking at the first frame, it looks like you would be able to extend the arms. Adam, I don't know if you see this, but these are Batman '89 figures in the style of the Superpowers figures from McFarlane. And
that's awesome.
So Adam, check this out. The Batman figure, right? Unlike other previous figures, you could actually put the arm sideways, and it actually lifts the cape to look like when he did the iconic pose, with the cape up.
That's awesome.
So I mean, but what Chris's question is, because if you look at one Batman figure, because they didn't do they should have done a side by side if that's the same figure. Because you see the figure standing alone, then you see a Batman figure with that. You got the Jack Nicholson Joker, which looks great by the fucking way to me. I love the color scheme, so cartoony, like the Tim Burton shit. That looks. I want that. I think that's gonna be. You know what's crazy? I don't even have one Joker figure in this crib.
I could spare one for you.
Hey, if you got one that you could spare a double, I would love one. I need that. I love my villains.
Who's the boss? Those are his goons. Those are goons. Yeah, those are goons.
Is that was that his right hand man in the Batman film? That one goon?
I can't remember.
Yeah, he had plenty of goons. But you know what I'm talking about. I think his name was Bob.
Yeah, Bob the Goon, man. That was the main.
Yeah, that's Bob the Goon, bro.
My man with the boombox and shit. Look at this. Man.
Yeah,
they have two goons. They have one with the boombox and they have a black dude.
Wait, I mean, oh, bro, I thought he had a mask on.
He's got a boombox.
I'm sorry. Yo, I thought homie had a mask on. Holy shit, bro.
He does look like he has a mask on.
Bro, don't get mad at me. The image is small. Holy shit. That's funny.
That's a fine.
No disrespect. I'm sorry.
Oh, no way.
Bro, this is crazy. Yo, Chris, where the fuck you found this?
Bro.
Yo, wait.
Yo, Adam, look.
Chris, explain to Adam what this is.
Yo, Adam, remember the 90s? You turn on the television, you're watching Family Matters or fucking Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Family Matters.
Step by step.
Or Step by Step. And then you get commercial break, right? And all you hear is chia. Bro, this is the Pat Homer where he's hiding in the bushes. That iconic meme that goes around in the internet.
Yep.
So they have
he disappears into the bushes.
Nice.
He fades away into the bushes.
Yeah, it's an iconic meme that goes around in the internet, and it's hilarious, man.
And now it's a chia pet.
Now it's a chia pet. Yo, that's a must-have. I've never owned a chia pet before, but I want this one.
Me too. I like plants, so thanks to Mom. Thank you, mommy. Salute to right there.
The OG Poison Ivy, mom.
All right. That's what I was
Oh
thinking.
yeah, word say word. You know that's right. But we gotta give her a better nickname than the OG Poison Ivy. We gotta give her a PR a name because she is out.
Poison Ivy.
La Plantera.
Poison Evie. Poison Edie.
No, Poison Edie, right? Poison Edie. There you go. Yeah, man. She taught me the love of plants. I have two and she got me one over the weekend. Thank you, mommy. I want this. I want this. This is so much fun to have.
He looks so stupid.
Yeah. You know who it reminds me of too, right?
Chris.
No. Every time,
Chris knows what I'm talking about. Chris knows the joke.
No, but I would say he reminds me more of when mommy asked dad a question. That's his face.
Oh, word.
What are you talking about? Hey, motherfucker, the proof is in your hands. What do you mean?
Yeah, the phone. Right. The phone is right there. I saw you talking. Were you talking to your hand?
Oh, he's not talking on his phone anymore. Now check this out. My man don't know much about Star Wars.
Time out.
We got to
Time out. Yo, remember the movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
Of course.
Yeah.
All right. Remember when he's in the cab and the dad's in the other cab? And
yeah.
The dad's like he's there and he turns around, he looks again. That's dad with his phone, bro. Like
yeah. You know what? He wanted to push
he does a double blast.
And we want to push shit on blast. I'm gonna give a check it. There was one day, me and Chris, we went around the block to smoke a L. And our father has this bad habit of wanting always to keep his calls personal for whatever reason, you know. And he goes to his car because he feels that shit is soundproof, but he doesn't have tints, so it ain't vision proof.
What an idiot!
So we walking down and mom, we said, "Yo, my man says he don't have a phone, but people say he got a phone." So one day, we went high. That high. I mean, it wasn't that great, the trees. And we see my man on the phone, and my homie literally goes, bang, and starts stretching like he ain't.
He throws a phone behind him.
He tossed this shit into the back seat of the ride. And you know, you ever seen this situation where you're walking down a block and it's like this? You know, when you look at somebody. That's exactly what we did. He looked at us, we looked at him, and he tried to give us the energy of you ain't see shit. And we gave him the energy, we saw it all.
I was surprised. I was surprised he didn't pull his seat while he saw us.
Yeah, right,
he just dropped his fucking seat.
You mean like this? You know what? If he would have known how to do that, he would have done it. He just don't know. My man got this car. It's too modern for him. He don't know how to use that shit.
Imagine, listen, here, check this out. I'll do you one better. He knows how to do it, but the problem is the seat goes slow.
Wait, like this? Yeah, and we're looking at him. We're looking at him the whole time. Yeah, bro. We need to make a movie, folks. This is what we're talking. All right, we're off topic over here. Dad, we love you too, even though you're an asshole sometimes.
Well, love, Pops, you asshole.
So what are we talking about here? Because I see my man right here, Luke Skywalker. I mean, no. This is my man, Anakin Skywalker. Yeah, bro.
I'm not a Star Wars guy, but this is one of the Star Wars films that I did watch, and this is where Darth Vader became Darth Vader, and this is Anakin over here.
Nice looking figure. I mean, Star Wars. And this the Black series?
Yes, this is the Black series.
Nice. Good looking.
Adam, you a Star Wars fan?
Black series.
Yeah.
Like, do you think there's like more Star Wars toys than anything else? Because I feel like, man, Star Wars just doesn't end with figures.
No, Star Wars is crazy sometimes.
But man, I'm Star Wars out, man. Especially with the action figures, way too many. Jeez,
I don't do
I think there's too many Ninja Turtle figures too, man.
Oh my God, there's too much collaborations with TMT. And what are you eating? Oh, damn, that shit was long. What is that?
What the fuck?
That vape, bro.
Adam got like a fucking deluxe Italian sausage there. What the hell?
No. My man bought the 3-foot glizzy. And he doesn't even chew it when he bites. He just swallows.
Oh man, yo, don't say glizzy, bro. It's hot dogs. God damn it, hot dogs.
It's a hot dog, yeah.
And then
I
look
hate
at my
that word,
man over
glizzy.
Obi-Wan. Right there, OG.
Yeah, then we got Obi-Wan over here. If you're into Star Wars, you could get these.
But isn't it crazy? Why is that? Both the same lightsaber color with the blue.
Yeah, but he looks dope. Look at that. That pose is nice.
I mean, the figures are dope. I mean, is this also the same scale as right? The Black Series is the same scale as G.I. Joe Classifieds, right?
Yep.
Again, what a blend of universes you could do for fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Alex, you need a Darth Vader figure on your shelf.
Yeah, I do. Could you imagine though doing like a Darth Vader versus a Snake Eyes action pose? I mean, bro, that's it.
Snake Eyes is done.
Yeah,
Snake Eyes is done. Snake Eyes is done, bro.
Oh
done.
Yeah.
Done though.
Listen, we love Snake Eyes, but he ain't got the force behind him. He done for real.
All right, yo, this
What's
is
this?
This is
yeah, Jar Jar.
Jar Jar's the best motherfucker in the galaxy, bro.
Now, wait a minute. I got the ultimate battle. Then you guys tell me right now who would win: Jar Jar Binks versus Deadpool.
Well, Deadpool can't die, man.
Yeah, Deadpool, I would say.
Yeah, man.
Deadpool can't die, so I'm gonna have to go with my man Deadpool, man.
And there has to be a winner. It can't be a tie. This is pretty close, man.
It could be a tie. I'll go with a tie.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a tie because you don't bet against Deadpool.
Okay.
Jar Jar is the baddest motherfucker in the galaxy.
No, that's bull. Hold on, Alex. Hold on. He is not the baddest motherfucker in the galaxy. The most baddest motherfucker in the galaxy is the main man, Lobo. Get it right, man. Get it right.
No, you can't go bet against someone who killed Easter Bunny and Santa Claus.
He's banned from heaven and hell, baby. So what does that tell you?
All right.
Like I said, Lobo's good because he killed Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny all on the same night.
Yep.
All right. I'll make it fair. What about if it was versus Black Panther? Oh, Batman versus Batman. Who would win?
Wait, say it again. Black Panther versus Batman?
No. Who would win then? I'll change the opponent and make it.
Jar Jar Binks versus like Black Panther or Batman?
Yeah.
I think Jar Jar Binks will beat the shit out of Black Panther, but I think Batman with Jar Jar Binks would be a tie too because Batman's smart as hell.
Yeah, but there's no preparation. Don't give me this prep shit. It is like he's on the streets. Jar Jar Binks come up. Yeah. He's not even dressed up as Batman.
No, he's done.
He gets approached.
He's done so. So Batman, Bruce Wayne's done so. He's done.
Adam,
you lead
you're the Star Wars guy. You're the DC guy. Who wins?
I give the edge to the DC guy, I guess.
You would give it to Bruce Batman over Jar Jar?
Nah, because you don't fuck with Jar Jar Binks, man.
So Jar Jar.
Vader into Darth Vader.
All right, there we go. All right, bet. So, my man. So, Chris, let's get into talking about fucking dragons or whatever the hell this is.
No, so, Blind Adam, where are you from? Jersey?
Yep.
All right, bet. So you might
His
know
neighbor's a Toxic Avenger.
So you might know about this. So this figure, right? This is from the people who made Mythic Legions, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I think. But this is from a company called Figure Obscura, right? I got the Frankenstein figure. Right? So they made really obscure figures. Well, this one is called the New Jersey Devil. Have you ever heard about the New Jersey Devil? Alex, Danny, have you heard of that? I know.
Yeah. What is that? What is that about?
Yes, I have.
You need to. I'm gonna pop up later on. I'm gonna look for the video, and we're gonna watch the video of this New Jersey Devil. It's a hilarious video of these people claiming that they saw this devil thing in the hood and shit like that. And Adam, do you know more about it?
Just basically, the Jersey Devil is the Jersey Devil, man.
All right. So let me put you on this. Look, shut up, Adam. Listen, Adam. Let me put you on. So in South Jersey and Philadelphia, even folklore, the Jersey Devil is also known as the Leeds Devil, and he's a legendary creature, and sometimes even considered a cryptid that is said to inhabit the forests of the Pine Barrens in South Jersey. And this creature is often described as a flying biped with hooves. But there are apparently many different variations of this. Again, I think that Adam may have probably boned one of these, so we have a Brian Adam version of this, where he flies cross-eyed and smashes into buildings.
No, because I'm on the other side of Weird New Jersey, where it's all about Clinton Road.
He said Weird New Jersey.
So, but why New Jersey? Was New York too expensive for this devil? I don't blame him.
I don't know, maybe.
Damn, man, there was this old fucking video I watched back in the day. I can't find it, but it was hilarious, man. It was like these people claiming that they saw him and how they were describing him was hilarious, man. This was years ago.
So,
I think they took that video down. I know which video you're talking about. It's the one where they claim that they saw him and all that.
Yeah. I don't find it anywhere.
So let me share a little bit more on the myth, though, because the legend of the Jersey Devil is said to originate around 1735 in the Pine Barrens of Jersey. So the story apparently involves Jane Leeds, which is the mother, who was pregnant with her 13th child, right, the unlucky number, and allegedly she cursed it, stating that it's going to be a devil because of the number 13. So when the baby was born, it apparently transformed into a monstrous creature with wings, hooves, and a tail, and then it fled into the Pine Barrens where it hid, and then victimizes victims and shit.
Yo, did they ever make a horror movie out of this? That sounds awesome. Sounds like a classic story.
But I wouldn't want to do it in that era. I want to bring it back now. Like you go to that area in Jersey, smoking weed and shit, you think you're hallucinating. You know what I mean? But apparently, some people say that the creature was exorcised back in the 1940s. However, it reappeared 100 years later in the 1840s. How crazy is that?
Interesting.
That's crazy.
Yo, Adam, bro, are you one of the bastard childs of the Jersey Devil? Look at this. Look at that.
That's dope, bro. What the fudge?
That is dope, man. And like I said, this is Figure Obscura. You can pre-order this now on their website.
Looks creepy as fuck.
It looks dope, dude. They made.
All it needs is a throne.
Bro, know, right? Just sit next to Spawn and some shit. Where Spawn's looking at him like, who the fuck are you?
I'm sure they're gonna make a Mothman, dude. I'm sure they will one day.
Oh, don't play, bro. Cause shit like this is something listen. I will clear up a Spawn shelf to do this type of shit based on mythology, that we know.
I have a dope Frankenstein figure and it's like the original look of Frankenstein because Frankenstein had yellow skin, not green skin, and like a John.
Yo, I would like to have that devil, right? Because I'm on the verge of I put figures together sometimes. Chris knows. I'm trying to make a Jesus John Wick.
Oh my god!
So once I'm done with that, I'm gonna show you guys.
But I mean, talking about a cool ass X Factor character,
guys.
Yeah, man.
So man, cool X Factor figure here. People are really upset about this, and
it was a Build-A-Figure of this guy.
Exactly. So today, right? Maybe last year, maybe 2 years ago. In order to get this figure, you had to buy 6 figures in order to build them. But here we go now. Listen, guys, I'm telling you, Hasbro always does this bullshit. All right.
Wait, what X Factor figure?
Don't buy 6 figures to build one figure. They're gonna eventually come out with. They did it with Kingpin. They did it with Sauron. They did it with Strong Guy. They do it with They did it with Rhino. They do it with every figure. So unless you want all the figures, do it. But
because some figures are like useless. Like I don't even know who this character is. I'm just buying it for the guy's arm.
And then you're stuck with a figure that that they're selling on eBay for like $5.
But I got a question. What if suppose that the Build-A-Figure is maybe much bigger than the figure when it's released full?
No, usually when it's released this way, it's much bigger.
Really?
I've seen it done with.
Wait! You're telling me
with Rhino?
So you're telling me the re-release is bigger, and is there a recoloring, or is it the same color scheme?
No, same color scheme, but they did add on like maybe certain little things like those armor plates right there in his arm.
Some aesthetics. They added some aesthetics to it. Okay.
Yeah.
Not that it makes a fucking difference.
Yeah, it looks cool because I did want this figure, man, and I didn't want to buy a bunch of figures for it, so I missed out on it.
Oh, look at that! That's dope, bro. Holy crap! Yo, I could pick up more than that though.
I could pick up more than that with my dick.
You know what? We may talk about Adam and that he has a little weenie, but apparently his little weenie can hold that much weight.
Oh, okay.
It's all about girth, right? It's all about girth.
Yeah, it's all about the girth. Oh, I keep on telling you, bro.
I might get a shirt. I might get a shirt that says that, all about the girth.
Adam's penis looks like Strongman's head.
Okay. It got red glasses.
Okay.
Yeah, even his cock is blind. Holy shit. With that one eye.
I think every guy's cock is blind. Right?
These are just revealed. I don't know when the pre-order date on this is just yet.
I want the weights. What did I do to figure now?
Right?
For like the Hulk and shit, you know?
Right?
It matched my brother. We said the same shit.
You know, strong guy and the Hulk in the gym or something.
Finally.
Yeah.
Look at this.
People are finally, same thing that Danny said. People are saying, finally, we got a Mysterio, real Spider-Man animated series with Mysterio, OG, retro carded. This was just revealed with Strongman the other day.
Can you pre-order that now?
Not yet. There's no pre-order date set on this yet.
Really
these
nice,
were just revealed yesterday, I believe. These were revealed.
Yo, but look at that globe. It looks fogged up.
And not just that. Look, when he takes off the globe.
That is dope.
That would be the best Mysterio figure ever made.
I think it is.
It is.
You know what? I wish the cape was cloth because obviously because of the stiffness, you could tell that it's not.
Yeah, that you know what? I'll forgive him for that because of how beautifully it looks. But wow, that's.
Honestly,
it looks like his unmasked head sculpt looks like Osmondius.
Yo, I would keep these guys in the retro card because I love that retro card. I would too.
Look. Oh man, look at that though, with the hologram type of shit going on. Dope.
Yeah, I really do like that.
I like it. I'm buying it. I'm looking for a Green Goblin retro card figure, man.
Bro, they have them on Big
But look at the cape though. Look at the cape though. When you see him standing, that look, right? And then you see what the shape of it really is. See that?
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. It's so cartoony.
They should have added more smog, like the fog.
Yeah.
Well, you know what's cool, Chris? You know what I got like, for pictures? A friend of mine had bought me a miniature smoke machine.
Oh, word?
For figures, yeah. And it blows out smoke.
For figures?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Word? You gotta show Danny.
This out.
Hold on, Danny. They got retro Green Goblin from the cartoon animated series on Big Bad Toy Store in stock for $25.99.
Oh, really? That's cheap. I want it.
But over here, man, I put this up here because I know Danny sometimes like collecting masks and shit like that. But here we go. We got the official Marvel Legends Wolverine and Deadpool mask from the movie.
They released the masks finally?
Yep.
All right, but let me tell you something about these masks, man, because I have Magneto. Right, and I have my first mask, Marvel mask, was Star-Lord, which is cool because you could play you could Bluetooth it. You can listen to music through the helmet.
Sick.
Oh, nice.
But these helmets, it feels like it fits a little bit too much in your head. I think it's just more for display. On this box, you see the gentleman. Oh, that's Hugh Jackman. Anyway, it's not gonna fit like that. It's not gonna fit like that. I feel like it's not gonna fit like that. The mask I really want that I've seen that doesn't matter the size is Dr. Doom.
Yeah.
This mask doesn't look bad. This mask doesn't look bad, but I feel like it's just better for display.
Yo, that Dr. Doom mask sold out fast. Yo, everybody loves Dr.
Yeah, that's good. I looked
anything.
Go to GameStop in person. There's a GameStop right here by my way. It's still there. I'm waiting for the price to drop.
Yo, see, Danny, but you gotta wear these when you buy that mask.
He got dressed as Deadpool and wear these. But
dude, bro, you see those claws? That's the way my nails come out of my chanclas. My
I know.
toenails.
So he's gonna have 6 claws.
I got talons on my feet, man.
So yeah, here we go. Crocs are collaborating with Marvel, and they're coming out
That's
with
dope.
these Wolverine clogs. If you like Crocs, here we go, man. I personally hate Crocs. I would never see me in Crocs.
Bro, you know what I would do?
Chris, wait. Chris.
All right, go ahead.
Hate is a hefty word. Just say that Crocs is not your style.
I dislike them. They're not my
your
style.
I have a few Crocs.
That's all Adam walks in because that's the only. Because in order to feel the world, he feels it through his feet.
Yo, they should have just made these Crocs into like X-23 with that one claw sticking out, because she's the only one with claws on her feet.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
Cool. But I mean, they don't look bad. They're nice.
You guys want them?
I want to kick the shit out of somebody with those.
Oh shit! Now, what are these kicks, bro? What
remember the cartoon show Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Well, Air Max and Nike, they're making a collaboration with Yu-Gi-Oh, and they got 2 sneaker releases dropping.
Yu-Gi-Oh Nikes? What? Yep. Hey, all right. I mean, I'm not a fan of that style though.
These are the Air Max 95s. These are kind of the most popular style.
Really?
Yeah, the Air Max 95s are kind of very popular. I like the 97s.
I would rather them dudes have done this shit on Air Force Ones or some shit with some cool color schemes.
But Yu-Gi-Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Like of all things,
They made collaborations with everything, man. These days, let me see a Pokemon.
I didn't think Yu-Gi-Oh was that freaking popular.
It was very popular, man. For my time,
remember the 5-piece of Exodia? I spent like $150 on those cards.
Bro, I don't like white kicks. What the fuck are these though? I like these.
I forgot the name of these, but I popped up to these, and these look really awesome, man. I really like the colorway of these. I like the white, the brown, the blue. Just looks very nice.
Yeah, man. That ocean blue, that shit is fucking fire, son.
So yeah,
and it's that bronze, black. It has that. It kind of. If you look at the sole, it's black and bone, and then the leather is white.
Yeah.
It's not white. It's bone.
Yep, I see it. I see it. I see what you mean. Yeah, that bone white.
Yeah, that shit is fucking.
Yeah, it's off white.
Yeah,
off white.
Yeah, but they call it bone now when you go in that scheme.
My bones don't look like that. My shit's like fucking yellow and rotten.
Now my shit's the fucking brown, blacker than me. And look, bro, if you add it, you make that stripe gray. That's P3 podcast sneakers.
So right here, these are called the Jordan 1 shattered backboards. These were a hot release. These are a re-release. So these came out a long time ago, and wow, they cost a lot of money. So they re-released them this year, and Jordan 1s are not selling like they used to. So these are sitting. You probably still get them on the sneakers app. Which back in the day that would never happen. So Jordan 1s are kind of like, I like Jordan 1s. Those are my favorite silhouettes.
Chris, I want this with a gray check mark, and I'm buying them. These are P3 podcast sneakers with a fucking gray check mark.
I thought you were black and yellow.
Sure.
No, P3 podcast. I
P3.
said.
Sorry.
If you put a gray check mark, mira mamá. If you put a gray check mark on this, that's our colors for the show.
For sure.
I would buy these in a heartbeat if they did that, to be honest. In a heartbeat.
You could just color it in yourself. But then the price will drop.
No, if I could get them with the custom gray check mark, because again, if you guys don't know this, Adam's still waiting, so we'll see what happens with him. But the P3 podcast will be at New York Comic Con this year. Yes, all of us, the 3 of us, will be united at least for 2 days. I think that's what. Chris, but one day, Chris just wants to be online because that's what he does. He wants his exclusives and show off and do video content for P3 while he's waiting online, sweating and being tired. Please take a stool with you. But we're gonna be together there. So if you guys want to connect and have some fun,
I'll wear a diaper
ahead of time. But these sneakers are it, and then. I don't know about this style. This is fucking weird looking to me. That tongue.
I kind of like this style, bro. There's some new Reeboks that are coming out.
What is this? The tongue, bro, throws me off.
That's just a You see the other shoe.
Yeah.
I believe you can probably take that part off. A lot of shoes come with a little protective thing for over the shoelace.
That looks weird.
I like it.
It looks weird. Yeah, I agree with Danny. Me and Danny, I think
I like
more
different.
a little bit on the lane. Yeah, I know. I like different too. Well, we're always on the same lane, but
not this color though.
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like no matter what color.
No,
I'm in black. All black suede. Hell yeah.
Color is important. Color is important. And I think if I had the right color scheme with that thing on it, it might look nice. I wish I had a closer up picture of how it looks without that on front. So but whatever. But then we got this. Now these are fire.
I'm excited about these. These look dope. I know Alex is gonna like this. Danny,
you're
gonna like
these.
Me
crazy. You made me
Adidas
crazy on these,
is making a collaboration with Bruce Lee from the Game of Death movie. This is the shoebox of it.
Oh my God, that's dope.
These are the tracksuit color that Bruce Lee was wearing. It has some signatures on the side of the shoe as well.
Look at the inside.
Look at the inside of the soles. We got Bruce Lee fighting he was a real life martial artist, correct?
Yes.
Or a basketball player?
He was.
Basketball
player? Hakeem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Yeah. That was one of the best scenes there because my man had long ass legs and Bruce Lee, took care of business.
Remember that one Asian guy? He was trying to run up the stairs and he just jumped and grabbed it from the top of his head.
All right, guys, can I fuck you up here? Remember, back in the day, they would re-release movies in theaters over time, right? Especially in New York, they had kung fu movie theaters. I actually got to see this movie in the movie theater with mom and dad.
That's dope.
Yep. That's why it is one of my favorites, Game of Death. And something about the sneakers I noticed, because I have a color scheme similar, but it's all yellow. What's really cool about this, folks, I don't know if you noticed, is the tongue. It's actually all black. So it gives that diversity and color between that yellow scheme, not that it's all yellow and just black shoelaces. You feel me? And then those soles, bro.
What's the price point on this?
Oh, look at that logo.
Yo, I love instead of having the Adidas logo in the background, they got Bruce Lee doing his iconic kick.
Instead of Jordan doing a dunk, it's Bruce Lee doing a flying kick.
And
awesome.
I don't know the price point on these yet, Adam. There was no price point. These are just images that just popped up online.
I want these.
Even a release date, because I'm gonna track when this comes out.
We could find out. I'll let you know.
But wait, the yellow with that close up.
I'm popping my sneaker collecting cherry with these.
Yeah, this is beautiful, Adam.
But the yellow, it's like a fuzzy shoe or something. Like with that last close up, if you look at the yellow part of the sneaker, go back. Yeah, look at that.
Well, that's actually suede, gamuza, we say in Spanish, and I think that they went with a very raw suede on it, which I think gives a real nice look to it.
That's
dope.
Awesome.
It's not a smooth suede, it's suede, it's a rugged suede, and it complements the leather, and then the gold logo of Bruce Lee flying again, as opposed to Jordan doing a dunk. You got Bruce Lee doing a flying kick in an iconic pose. These folks, they did not play around with the design on this. I want these, and I hope that they're affordable. I mean, I personally, I'll be real right now. It's also a Comic Crusader color scheme.
Yeah,
I would put 200 on these. If it's not over 200. 200 is my max on it.
Yeah,
250 on it.
I agree with Al.
So it's scheduled to release August 30th.
Oh my God, bro! That's only
that's right around the corner.
Oh man, I want to be on that website, and they give it to me at a fair price point. They're mine. I'll be wearing them next time, and I wear yellow undies and pose for you guys. Don't worry. That's it.
That's what I call off. I'll call off a P3. Adam, give me your best Bruce Lee scream.
One shot.
Oh, bro. Now, Jesus Christ. Stop it, bro. You're about to get us canceled, bro.
Yo, listen, right now they're online. They're online for $124 to $220.
All right, so
That's not too
all right.
shabby at all.
It's within my price range, so I could do it. Now I want to ask you guys.
My birthday is coming, by the way.
I just watched this before we went live today and caught up. Alien Earth, which is on FX now, 3 episodes in. Obviously, a spinoff of the original Alien franchise. Has anyone watched any of these episodes yet?
Not yet.
Nope.
Not yet.
Oh man. Okay,
And,
so
I love xenomorphs. I love aliens. I'm gonna watch this.
So let's talk about this next week, please. Part of your homework for next week's episode, and by then, episode 4 will be out. Watch this. Let me know what you think.
I like to binge. I'm waiting for all the episodes to be out.
No, man, but we gotta talk about. So at least watch the first 4. That's
all right.
I would assume that would be about a third of the series, so you get a good idea of where maybe this is going. But the way they introduce it into the world, our world, our Earth is in the future. It respects a lot of the OG, brings in new things, and it does fit in an order of the original franchise. So and I'll say that cinematography, the sound effects and all, you would think that this shit should have been a fucking movie, because they're really well done. Like you could tell that this is a high budget TV series. And I wish them much success. I see that people are fawning over it thus far. Yeah. And I hope that continues because it is highly entertaining. And I hope that advertising budget could match what they're spending to create it, because it definitely is a show that should be around for a bit.
Nice.
That's what I'll say on that. All right.
Definitely tuning in. Oh, God.
And then I got to bring Danny up on this one, too. All right. Over the weekend, we are all wrestling fans. And I love wrestling. I grew up watching wrestling, and with my brothers and my middle brother here, Danny, became an independent wrestler at one point and doing his things, with the warehouse stuff. And over the course of the weekend, there was a huge incident with the son of a known MMA fighter, Rampage Jackson, his son Roger Jackson. So before we get into everything that popped off, when it was just first reported, gentlemen, I want to start with Adam here. When this was first reported, hey, Roger Jackson attacks a wrestler, before you got any context of the story, what was your first reaction?
Death.
You wanted to beat him up yourself? My man wanted to beat him up himself. All right. So that was your thought. You want
him slap a doom, yo?
Okay. So you heard this happen. You heard that this kid that's known for MMA beat up a wrestler. How did you feel initially?
I was just like, what the fuck?
All right. Chris?
Yeah, I think all of us were like, what the fuck? And then we just wanted to get more insight about it.
Yeah, when I first saw that, I was like, yo, let's say what? Like, I wanted to know immediately what was the beef before.
Yeah, Chris showed it to me, and it was 2 separate videos. I didn't know it was like the same person.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what was going on. Right? I was like, damn, like, something had to happen for him to like beat the shit out of him like that.
And that's the problem with how media tries to portray these things. That's why I want to discuss this, right? Because I don't like media pushes out. This is all they want to show. Oh, this black man, right, went wild on this white wrestler and almost killed him. All right, was his reaction excessive? 100,000% it was. But without the context of why he did that, most people don't understand. And I'm not trying to make excuses for him like his father. What he did was disgusting, it's horrible, and he should definitely be punished and like face something for this, because this is not right. He almost killed this man. And again, it's like you should know your strength. You should know when to pause. I hate using that word, pause, but just you need to know when to pause. So obviously, we see this, right? That shit is crazy. Dude, like, and my man was like already unconscious, but and the context of the events that led to this. Like, I don't know if anybody saw, my man was invited to an event by one of his boys that happened to be doing a cool event, wrestling event locally, right? Yo, come on through as a guest, not to participate, not to kayfabe, nothing. Just come on through. I want you to hang out with me, see what I do. You feel me? They're in the back, and there's cameras, of course, because I mean he's a famous kid, and there's wrestlers, and they're recording. And so this one wrestler had too many drinks, from what I understand in the story, the context of the story. This is coming from multiple sources, allegedly. My man was inebriated, and he thought that this was a moment of kayfabe. Hey, let's play up to the camera to try and start something because, hey, you're here for a reason. You're famous, so why would you be here if it's not to try and do something? You know how it is, D. Like you bring a celebrity to an event, right? You think they're going to be a part of the event somehow, right? So my man, unfortunately took a beer can. They said that it was a fake prop can, but
it's a real can, but it was empty, like pretty much empty. Don't hurt you.
No. Wait, if you really notice the video, the can had liquid because liquid poured out of the can when he
Yes, but it wasn't. It was open and it was barely anything in it. It just splashed.
Yeah, but regardless,
in it to make it look good, basically, right?
Understood, but regardless, whether that's set up there or not, for that, if you are not aware that this is what they're planning, and they snuff you like this, and then let's put more context into this. My man was in a sparring match a few days prior to that and got a concussion in that sparring match. He shouldn't have even been anywhere near something like that, or even did what he did.
Right.
But my man, the wrestler didn't know. My man's dealing with a concussion, feeling sick. He even said this prior to going into this. Like, for people that are asking, I'm still kind of feel dizzy. I throw up a little bit sometimes. I'm going to go to the doctor.
He had a concussion. He was still medically cleared?
No, he was not medically cleared. He was visiting this event. I wanted to keep that in mind. He was the visitor. He was not supposed to partake in anything. That was not the plan. He was there because his friend invited him, because, again, he had to take time off because he just suffered a concussion. All right. And he had now visited the doctor. He was about to go today, apparently. It was when he was supposed to go. But he went to this event. And my man, comes up to him, tries to pull on this plate and snuffs him with a can, hits him on the head. My man's like, yo, what the fuck just happened here, bro? You hit me. Hey, what? We like, yo, I don't play this shit, homie. And now wrestlers step up like, yo, chill. And homie's like, yo, no, he's not here for that. Yo, this is not no camera play. They're not playing up to the camera. What's the words, Danny, that they use when they play up to the camera, or when it's supposed to be a work thing? So it's not a work thing. It wasn't a work thing, man. It's like, yo, he's not here for work, son. Like, what you just did, total disrespect. But check out what happened. My man came up to him several times. I apologize. I wasn't aware. And then, they talked him down. And when my man that got hit was sitting down, homie went up to him, shook hands. I'm sorry.
Yes.
But there's also another video out that Chris didn't share yet. The dude that invited him, AJ, said, you know what, bro? You could get back at him once he's in the ring. Just jump in the ring, get back at him. Not understanding what he meant, it was to do work, not
a receipt.
A receipt, not a fucking shoot. You feel me? My man took that like it's a shoot. All right.
And you know why? Because he's not a professional wrestler. He doesn't know what a shoot is or a work is.
All right, and that's what I'm going to ask you after this. So let me say the story, right? So, he tells him to do this, and obviously the incident happens, the wrestling match comes on, and my man takes advantage of the homie when he had his back turned, slams him, and not just slams him. My man wailed, and I mean wailed like he was a fucking windmill on my man. And blood was coming out. Wrestlers came up, and he almost got into it with another wrestler, and they did trade some blows. And my man also got bit by some wrestlers who were telling him to come down. The skinny little dude, I think, was the one that bit him, that was trying to hold him against the wall, was biting him.
I think the one with the purple bag, the fruitcake.
Yeah. That dude made me laugh. He smacked him with a bag like it was a purse and shit. He's like, yo, throw him out. Like, yo, you hitting him with a purse. What are you doing, bro? The other dudes got out putting hands on him. You come in, oh. whatever. I'm just saying, bro. But this happens, right? And my man actually is now apparently flatlined for a moment on the mat. He flatlined. They said he flatlined. You know, but he's right now in recovery, but still in critical condition, man. Yeah. Bro, I mean, I don't think that why human on earth could take that many hits to the fucking face unprotected. So I want to ask, Danny. I'll tell you this. I don't give a fuck if it was the professionally trained wrestler, if fighter. If that was something that happened to you, I'm running into that ring. I'm going to get killed too. We're both going to be in the hospital holding hands, most likely. But I'm going to choke that motherfucker out like Cesar did when that dude when Noah was fighting Toast. And I'm going to be on him like this. Yeah. Smash me, but I'm going to choke you out. Cute. I'm going to be a broken back. We're going to be limping on the next P3 podcast. But I don't know how that father that was there didn't jump in. Yeah. Because as the father, even like, that's my kid, dude. Listen, that chair that I'm sitting on is coming into the ring with me. I'm going to straight murder you. And thankfully those wrestlers had some type of self-control. They said that they jumped him. No, he didn't get jumped, dude. Like,
they restrained him.
They restrained themselves because again, they could have done real damage to him. I know that wrestler grabbed him and put him down hard. But that was to restrain him.
Yeah, to get him. Yeah,
that happened in WWF back in the day.
Yep, they would have jumped him. They would have jumped him. They would have fucked his ass. They would have severely.
But talk to me about the professionality of what happened. What do you think, man? Like overall, I'll start with Danny. As one of the wrestling. What do you feel about the chain of events and how that led to what happened?
There was lack of communication for the guy to be like, oh man, I didn't know. I thought you were here for work. I mean, bro, obviously in that business, that specific business lacks communication. And so, but okay, that's one. And then, Raja had, all right, it's okay to be upset. You got cracked in the head with a can. You don't know what the hell's going on. I would have got upset, or I would have probably shoved him.
I know you would have been. Danny would have been the Raja of both of us.
But I could accept apologies. I could, if he, like the way he came up to Raja later, like, I'm sorry.
Yes, which he did.
Yeah, and then he turned him down twice, and then the third time where he's sitting down, that's when he was like, he explained himself. You know what? If I was Raja, if I was in his shoes, I would be like, you know what, dude? I respect that. No problem. As far as that dude is like, oh, you could get him in the ring. Like, do you apologize? And I would have been happy. Like, oh shit, I get to be in the ring, do a little slam, and that's it. Okay. All right. Now it gets into the ring, but Chris didn't see the other footage where they were instigating the wrestlers. Some of the wrestlers were instigating. So
is that
they pull Raja aside. He goes, "Yo, give him all you got. When you get in that ring, give him all you got."
Is that acceptable?
No, it's not acceptable.
When you're talking to someone that's not a professional. I mean,
no, it's not acceptable.
They're professional, but they're a dangerous professional. They're much more dangerous than any fucking wrestler.
Yeah, and who don't? Yeah, exactly. And you're an MMA fighter, not a wrestler. There's a big difference. And for that guy to tell Raja to give a wrestler a receipt, who the hell is that kid to give anybody a receipt, man? And especially after an apology. Come on, man. And that one slam, that was enough.
They should knock them out.
And the way he did that slam, that was like an Alabama slam. It wasn't even a spine buster. That was like a UFC Alabama slam, that's what they call it. Dude, you see, if you look at it, he caught whiplash. He smacked, right, and you can tell from his arms when he froze.
He looks like he got a stinger.
That right there. Okay, I got you back. I'm out. I'm out the door. I did my job. I'm out. Those punches were obviously not necessary. All right. From the medical reports, he shattered pieces of his face, and and most of his teeth are missing.
Holy shit!
So you guys talk on this for a moment. Keep talking on this subject because that shit is crazy.
And this man suffers from PTSD. He's a former military at that. And then he said, after the military, he said that wrestling saved his life. That it helped them get back into society. And now this thing that saved him, wrestling. is now taken away from him because now he's gonna have it increases PTSD, man. When he looks at a fucking can, he's gonna fucking freak out. You know, like it's sad, it's disgusting, and you know what boggles my mind the most? That Raja is not locked up yet. He's still walking free in society.
Isn't it get him?
Where is the law? When are they going to take this man who this is attempted murder? This is practically this is like manslaughter, bro. And he's roaming free.
I'm sure they're just gonna get him soon. I'm sure they are.
No, the cops said that they made an investigation. They're doing an investigation. All the proof is on video.
Money fucking flies.
You have the video, multiple videos. People had their phones out, and they had every angle on this situation. And the police are saying that they're investigating. Investigating what? It's all there, man. And this guy's roaming free. That's what's disgusting. That's the most. That's been more disgusting.
But did you see when he was walking away how some of the wrestlers were following him, kind of trying to entice him into another fight? But in actuality, what they were trying to do was keep him there until the cops come. Because apparently they called the cops immediately. You know, but he ran out. He ran out the arena. He know he fucked up. But then he's like, oh, everybody disrespecting me. Because another thing, again, if you notice the videos, social media was antagonizing him too.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna let him get away with that. You're gonna let him get away with that. You're gonna let him do that. You a pussy. This, that, the other. And then he kept saying, if you see the video, you know, I'm not a pussy. I'm not a pussy. This, that. I'm like, bro, why you getting mad on social media, people? Like, yo, these people don't matter. They don't pay your bills, son. Yeah. Why are you listening to them?
And then, but you know what? His father didn't help neither, Rampage Jackson, because he's like, oh, you got jumped. He's like, no. He's like, oh, I saw you hugging these men in tights. I saw you hugging the men in tights, bro. If you look at footage like from before this whole incident, the way Rampage Jackson talks to his son is like too boot campish, like you know, like really, like the kid got daddy issues, pretty much.
Yo,
bro.
He insinuated that he was at a gay event. During that video, that's what he insinuated that Raza was.
Dude, like, you should never, don't call your own son a fucking faggot or insinuate that, man. Excuse my language, but yo,
yeah, but that's what he was insinuating. He was.
Yeah, but you don't do that to your own son.
Yeah, and then, but you also hear the other thing. Do you need me to send my goons over there? Did you even hear that in the video?
Yeah, they're guns. He said guns, bro.
Now, I heard goons.
I heard guns, but it doesn't make a difference to me because
regardless,
the dad is not innocent either. The dad could have been better than that.
Yeah, what happened?
That pissed me off. That whole thing pissed me the fuck off. Honestly, it pissed me off. It pissed me off, bro. And then you know what's funny? You know what's crazy? Not funny. You know what's crazy? That's Rakishi's joint. He's gonna get. I hope this man sues Rikishi, sues the wrestler that antagonized things. Dude, they were connected to the WWE. WWE today dropped them. They dropped them.
Really?
Yes. Look it up.
So they were kind of a farming system for WWE.
They were tied to the WWE. Rikishi runs the joint, and they're donezo. That's it. WWE dropped them. They don't want to be affiliated with that.
Bad publicity.
Yep.
What happened what happened, Adam?
This is Rikishi's gym. This happening?
Yeah, that's Rikishi's like little wrestling federation, whatever you want to call it.
All right, yeah, that's that little training thing that he's got going on, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's training little camp thing, wrestling camp.
Yep.
That's Rikishi runs the joint.
Damn. All right, so that's.
Yeah.
It's sad. It's that situation. I wish that man. His name is they call him Psycho Stu, and I wish him a full recovery, a speedy recovery, and I hope he sues everybody, bro. He could get money out of this. Because I was telling these guys that he suffers from PTSD. He was a former military, and wrestling saved him. And this is what happens. I told these guys, like, shit, when he looks at a freaking soda can, he's gonna have PTSD. Like, this is gonna trigger him, bro. That sucks. Like, you know, wrestling for something, because wrestling saved my life. I know what that's like, man. Wrestling is like it's also like some sort of some type of a form of therapy, man. And that's taken away from him, and it's sad and it's messed up. It's cruel.
It saved his life, but it almost taken his life.
It almost took his life.
And you know,
And I was telling these guys like what boggles my mind is that kid's still running free in society. You know,
well,
that's
one of the
crazy.
things, if you look at an old post from Rampage, is that, which is crazy. He said, I didn't save money for him to go to college. I saved money for bail because I know he was going to get into trouble. How crazy is that? For your own parent,
Yeah, he said that.
parent to kind of like manifest that you're going to have bad will in your life, that's horrible.
That's
horrible.
I ain't giving him Father of the Year anytime soon.
Yeah, that's horrible. You're manifesting bad energy for your own kids, so that's
yeah. But he said he has Asian kids. He goes, I saved my money for my Asian kids for college, but my own sons. I swear to God, but my own son. I know what Al's talking about. He said I saved money for my Asian kids for college, and then my sons, my black sons, I saved them for bail money.
Holy shit!
You know, Adam's racism radar is like going off right now. You know what? Rampage reminds me of when Dave
Adam's not racist, bro. The fuck?
No. I'm not. What I'm saying. I'm just saying his racism is going up. As a white guy, like this is too much. But what I'm saying, Rampage reminds me.
Racism in me.
Rampage reminds me of Dave Chappelle's blind character. Remember?
What the fuck? I finally told you I'm an equal opportunity hater player.
But what I'm saying is, Rampage, the way he spoke, and like you said with that, it was true he said about his Asian kids versus his black kids. He's like the blind character from Dave Chappelle. Remember the
yeah.
Serious, bro. You know. Anyway, but with that, this is the stuff we're talking about, yo. But it's wild. Again, speedy recoveries to Psycho over there.
Hang in there, Stu.
Yep, and I hope that Raza gets, you know, that there's justice behind what he did. That I hope you recognize, and I think that, you know, a real man would turn himself in and say, "Damn, I fucked up. I fucked up, and I should face the consequences."
You couldn't have said it better, bro.
Yeah, turn yourself in, man. Just be a real man.
Do the right thing. Do the right thing, bro.
You fucked up.
That would make, at least that something like that would sort of make you look good.
Yeah.
Sort of.
You know, that'll put some respect, like, you know, that's respect.
Run as far as you can.
That's Chris's advice.
He's gonna next time you see Raja, he's gonna have a fucking Mexican sombrero in Maracas on his way to Mexico.
Raja who? Raja who? His name is Raul. My motherfucker's like, Raja, this is Raul, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? All right.
They call me Cuban beat.
Cuban Raul, bro.
You better move now.
I love it.
That's just messing up, make it go.
So Adam, let them know where they could find you and when the next episode is.
Pornhub.
You can find me this Wednesday at 8 p.m. I'm doing I have no guest or anything this week. Just doing a tribute to my grandmother, who would have turned 93.
All right. What about you, Chris?
You could find me on Ultimate Toygasm and the P3 podcast page on Facebook.
What about you, Big D?
You can find me on Pornhub and OnlyFans. And my Instagram account is Lupus84 and Facebook Daniel Von Black and YouTube Punk Trash Face. And on Twitter, Daniel Black. I mean, not Twitter, TikTok. Nobody uses Twitter anymore.
Well, you could actually find Comic Crusaders on OnlyFans, but we don't have anything up there. And and just about any other social platform.
Alex is in cosplay doing some shit, man. So
I'm also
Batman dick hole pants.
They look at Al, they're like, "Where's the penis? Where's the penis?"
You know what? That's the only time Adam really works on trying to see because he's curious.
Burn! Holy shit! That was a burn.
Holy shit! Check out. I'm also doing some awesome music, Big Weapon Music Studios. Check it out. I'm about to create Adam's, next pit music, so you better stay tuned for that. And for everything else, it's Comic Crusaders, the P3 podcast, over social media, X, Facebook, everywhere. You know what it is. Hasta la próxima, mi gente. Stay tuned till next week. It's Almega, D Black, Chris Crash, Blind Adam, Wepa, and